doesn't get much bigger. Game 7 of the Western Conference semifinals. We've seen exceptional play from both teams, but there can only be one winner. Brian Anderson here, joined by Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. We've got the San Antonio Spurs facing the Oklahoma City Thunder. You take a look at the Thunder.
In a winner-take-all scenario, you love to be playing in front of your fans. The city is juiced right now. You walk around the streets, this game is all anyone can talk about. With that, though, comes the pressure to succeed.
Now here's Henderson. Pass to Zubats. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 5. Over Kessel. A nice shot by Gilgeous-Alexander.
This is why they will go to him often. He's going to take and make shots.
Sell right side. Takes a 3. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
Great job on the closeout and taking away space against a good shooter.
Here's Harper. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy.
Henderson outside. Stolen by Wembanyama. Here's Harper. To the paint. McDaniels. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You've got to love the effort. That's big time.
SGA with a steal. Pass to Zubats. Out to the wing. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Here's Harper. Castle outside. Pass to McDaniels. Ooh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
And it all starts with SGA defensively pressuring the ball and coming up with the steal.
Outside McDaniels. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
And you can see how it energizes the entire team.
Pass to Kessel. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal.
I mean, he's lost the ball 3 times already. Where's his focus?
Out of bounds of the Oklahoma City's ball. Here's Oklahoma City now. Up top, Holmgren. Now here's Henderson. Pass to Zubac. Here's Holmgren. 5 to shoot. Back to Zubac. Uses the glass on the layup.
Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
McDaniels a screen. Kept alive. Pass to Harper. Another shot. Rejected by Holmgren.
That is just great rim protection by Holmgren.
From deep, SGA. Kicks it out to Holmgren. Fires the 3. McDaniels with the rebound. And here's McDaniels. He'll bring it up to San Antonio. Trailing by 2. Puts up a 3. San Antonio again can't hit. On the break. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Mark Dagnall and I were able to chat. Wemby came up and Coach emphasized the importance of taking a charge and digging in when his players can't. He said Wemby is counting on you to be movable. If your feet are set, you may alter his course. Don't change yours. If they can stand up to this tall task, they might just curb Wemby's advantage out there. Guys, back to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Here's Harper. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Right side, McDaniels. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now. And here are the Thunder now. Pass to Holmgren. Outside for Henderson. And here's Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Here's Vassell from the arc. It's good on the putback.
He has come out with a scorer's mentality. 4 of 5 to start. Let's see if he can keep it up.
Pass to Zubac. Outside for Henderson. Holmgren outside. Over McDaniels. And that one's good. Holmgren.
And with a release point that high, like Holmgren has, it makes it basically impossible to contest that jump shot.
Here's Harper. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Vassell. Here's Harper. And it's good. First made shot in 4 attempts.
And it's good to see Vassell find the open man as he continues to evolve as a playmaker.
And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. So it's both teams teams making substitutions here. San Antonio trailing here. 1:46 left to play in the first quarter. And Harper gets it to go.
Now that one went in, but I don't think that's a shot they want to rely on.
Outside, SGA. Pass to Boozer. Outside for Henderson. Here's Boozer. From the arc. Rebounded by Castle.
So the defense should consider themselves lucky there because he's not usually one to miss those kinds of looks.
And Scoot Henderson picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. A minute 6 left to play in the first. Here's Harper. Dort grabs the miss.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
The Thunder with another miss. From deep, Harper hits a three-pointer. Harper's got 7 points.
Yeah, great feed there by Markkanen. That's something this team wants more from Laurie.
Screen by Holmgren. Here's SGA to halt the run. And the big finish by Holmgren.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Now here's Markkanen. No points so far. Over to the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Harper. Off target from the wing.
Well, he got the shot he loves, and the defense should honestly be relieved. He didn't punish them for being a little bit soft there in the mid-range.
It's been all about Jaden McDaniels for the Spurs. Between the scoring and rebounding, an excellent period. We'll be right back. Continuing our coverage of the Western Conference semifinals. Glad to have you back. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for San Antonio.
They've been pretty intimidating on the defensive end, knocking away shootings, containing shooters, and making it tough to find looks.
And I like how they've played defense, turning turnovers into points. Those are huge.
Pass to Boozer. Henderson outside. Down low. Richard's shot is off.
Well, the defense challenged him just enough to force that miss. They really collapsed when he got close to the rim.
Castle. The layup misses. Pass to Walker. The three is up. Williams grabs the board. San Antonio leading. Castle with it. Henderson picks him up. Castle goes in to the inside. It's Markkanen on the wing. Still without a bucket. And the layup falls. And the Spurs lead by 3.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the three ball.
Inside. Outside Walker. Dort for 3. San Antonio with a rebound. Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in to the middle. Here's Reed. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And the Thunder making a change here. And so Reed nails them both. Thunder trail by 5. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Stolen by Reed. Inside. Here's Shannon. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's on Contavious Caldwell-Pope. These are his first free throws of the game. Second free throw, no good.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
Here's Walker. Misses in close. Spurs lead by 5. Doubled by Caldwell-Pope. Pass to Williams. Beyond the arc. Richards pulls it in.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Henderson scanning the floor. On the take. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
And just slippery with the ball in his hands. Henderson will dissect you off the dribble.
Now here's Castle. He's scoreless. Pass to Shannon. From downtown. Richards pulls it in. And so Henderson will bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Here's Boozer. Oh, he got it with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. It's Markkanen on the wing. There's the triple. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Shots like this help Markkanen get in rhythm. The D must be aware of his ability to catch and fire.
Here's Boozer. Back to Walker. The shot won't fall. Spurs lead by 6. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Shannon. And that won't fall for him. He's 0 for 2. Pass to Caldwell-Pope. Takes the 3. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Yeah, great find right there by Henderson. He is such a gifted facilitator.
And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Here's Harper. 7 points in the game. Pass to Wembanyama. Vassell, right side. It's stolen by Henderson. Here's Caldwell-Pope. Oh, now that's how you finish a break. Throw it down with force.
Yeah, already a pretty cunning defender. Henderson finds chances to swipe the ball and sets the play in motion.
Now here's Vassell. No made baskets yet. Clock at 6. Right side Wembanyama. Pulls it. Great D that time from Holmgren.
Well, give the defender credit. Sometimes it's enough to force the miss.
Left side Walker. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead.
You gotta credit the defense this period. They've been all over him.
And Scoot Henderson picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
He better be careful now. That's 2 on him, and the last thing you want to see is for him to pick up his 3rd before the half ends.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Oklahoma City making a switch here.
Let's hear it for all the dancers.
Harper. 7 points in the game. McDaniels can't hit.
And normally that's an easy 2 for him. I'm surprised he missed that one.
And here's Wembanyama. Walker with a steal. Henderson left side. Pass to Holmgren. Back to Henderson. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. San Antonio leading. Wembanyama screen. Down low. Tipped. Walker with a steal. Here's Dort. To the wing, right side. Stolen by Wembanyama. For 3, Vassell. Oklahoma City grabs the miss. Here's Dort. Oh, wow. And he dumps it down.
Buckets like this pump Dort up. I mean, you can tell he loves finishing right on the defense.
All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Thunder.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
And they're also focusing on their break, looking for any chance they can to push the pace and get out in transition.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Boozer. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. San Antonio trailing here. Now Wembanyama. Stop the drought. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
He's stacking up the missed shots right now. He needs to find another part of his game that can help his team.
Rebounded by Castle. Fires for 3. Pure from 3-point range. Castle's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
You're upgrading the three-point shot. It's big for Castle as he continues to develop.
Dort, left side. Pass to Boozer. The 3-ball. Connects from downtown. And the Thunder lead by 2.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth, it is really competitive out there. Well, if you're struggling like this, unless you have a wide-open look, make that next pass. Got the ball right inside. Such a well-timed pass.
Here's Harper. He's got 7. Pass to Castle. Holmgren with the block.
You can't forget about Holmgren's reach, especially when he's nearby on defense.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Boozer. Holmgren, right side. And there's a whistle. That goes on Devin Vassell. That's his first foul of the game. So Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Nine seconds left in the second period. Now Henderson. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Oklahoma City ahead, up 4. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And our coverage of Game 7 continues. Intense atmosphere right now. Oklahoma City leading by 4. Takes it in. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Yeah, he's just explosive. I mean, Scoot gets off the ground in a hurry and puts some emphasis on it, too.
And that's now his 4th turnover. He's just been too careless with the basketball.
SGA with it. Henderson outside. Outside for SGA. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Spurs trail by 6. About a minute played here in the second half. Pass to Harper. 5 on the clock. Wemby putting on a show.
I'm always worried about Victor's head hitting the rim.
Gilgeous-Alexander feeling it out a bit. Now here's Zubac. Misses from close range. Outside Wembanyama. This one for 3. Oklahoma City grabs a miss.
Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. Gotta respect that hustle.
Pass to SGA. And here's Zubac. Kicks it out to Holmgren. From deep. Second shot opportunity. Now here's Zubac. Holmgren outside. Over McDaniels. Harper pulls it in.
This is definitely not how they envisioned starting the second half.
Outside McDaniels. Drives to the hoop. Wembanyama's got space. The 15-footer is good. And now just a 2-point Thunder lead.
The refined jumper of Wembanyama. You just never see that in a man of his height.
On the wing, SGA. The Thunder with another miss. They haven't held the lead for a while.
And B.A., that's why this possession is so big for them. It could be the turning point in the game. I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
In this league, you run whenever you can. It's so much easier to score in transition. And a big reason they have this lead is the way he's shooting the ball.
From deep, Harper. Oklahoma City grabs the miss. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Kicks it out to Holmgren. Looking to get it going. Ncaa going to work inside.
It's so difficult to defend Holmgren inside. For such a young player, his body control and awareness are off the charts.
And it's McDaniels off the drive.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Well, defensively, you can't allow that in a game this close.
For the lead. It's rebounded by Zubac.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Here's Holmgren. Give him 8 points now. Sinks that one. Now shooting 5 of 10 and looking sharp.
Well, it's hard to match up on a guy like Holmgren inside with all that length.
And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's foul number 2 for him. And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. So know both teams changing it up here. Here's Harper. He's got 7. Into the lane. Williams on the wing. 4 on the clock.
Well, you can't sleep on Holmgren's defense. His wingspan helps him come away with blocks like that.
And SGA has got the ball here for Oklahoma City. They lead by 4. Pass to Boozer. Stolen by Wembanyama. Back come the Spurs in transition. Rejected by Holmgren.
Yeah, just an excellent shot blocker. Holmgren is so good at using his length and timing to erase shot attempts.
Henderson outside. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander showing off his skills inside.
And patience is key. Gilgeous-Alexander doesn't let the shot clock disrupt his play.
The kick out to Williams. Pass to Shannon. Left side, Wembanyama. Outside, Williams. Offensive rebound. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
Here's Henderson. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
Well, not content to take what the defense gives them. I mean, they're attacking the gaps and getting the ball inside.
And I've also been very impressed with their ball movement. It has led to better shots. The offense overall has had a great rhythm.
And he misses the second one as well, so 0 for 2 that time.
You have to love how Scoot Henderson plays beyond his size. I mean, using the quickness and agility to get the better of bigger players. I mean, that's impressive for a young guy to be doing. One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
The Thunder with another miss.
Yeah, this quarter has just been a struggle for him offensively.
Vassell can't get it to go.
Nothing from the field to speak of so far. Pretty rough shooting night, and now it's affecting the entire team. That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Spurs trail by 6. Here's Collier. Lets a 3 fly. Drops in the 3. Collier's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Gilgeous-Alexander into the lane. That one's good. Mitchell making the play.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
And he gets it to go. Collier's got 5 points.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Here's SGA. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And that's the thing about SGA. He keeps coming at you, and he forces a reaction defensively.
He does not get the second one.
Yeah, he was overthinking that. He's usually automatic from the line.
Reed sets a screen. The drive by Markkanen. Walker with a steal. There's 42 seconds left in the third quarter here. To the inside. Zubats.
Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
Here's Collier. He's got 5. Marking it outside. Shot clock at 6. From the wing. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. To the paint. Here's Walker. Off with the layup.
Well, that's an excellent contest, and then he finished the play with a tough rebound.
The third quarter comes to a close. Thunder out in front. They lead by 5. And fourth. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Spurs trail by 5. Here's Collier. Pass to Shannon. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Collier, no good. Oklahoma City leading by 5. And foul on Patrick Williams. That's his first foul of the game. Spurs on D. Inside. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance and another point at the line. It's going to go on Luke Cornett.
And you have to love the focus. He gets hit, but converts it anyway.
Spurs trail by 7. Shannon's shot is off. Pass to Mitchell. Zubats high post. Now here's Porter. Started by Markkanen. Up top, Walker. 6 to shoot. On the wing, Mitchell. And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2. No good on that one.
And they've been so much more aggressive drawing the whistle here in the second half.
And the Spurs making a change here. And he sinks the second. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Here's Harper. Good work there as it goes.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
And so Porter will bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. 6-point game. Pass to Boozer. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
It's a one-on-one situation. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Here's Boozer. Outside Walker. Over Williams. Here's Boozer. And the layup is good. And it's a 10-point Oklahoma City lead.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
Down low. Here's Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value. And nice to see him delivering.
To the middle. Stolen by Wembanyama. Here's Harper. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team.
You know what they came to see. Me, never on my level, even if we in the same league. Talking too much on the court, you a bit squeak. Don't let me cross over, watch your kick squeak.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Mark Daigneault had some words for his team over the last break. He told his guys, let's not waste this advantage. Hold on to it. Stay aggressive. Let's not give up ground. Coach wants to see his team staying strong out there, guys.
Thank you for that.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
Here's Harper. Rejected by Holmgren. Here's the break. Whoa! Oh, my goodness!
And there's Henderson, just so quick. He loves to get out of the run.
Outside Wembanyama. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Here's Dort. And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. And here's SGA. To the inside. Shot's good by Henderson. Henderson's got 10 points in just the second half.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Here's Harper. Dort with a steal. By himself. And the fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
And Dort just wanting that basket more than anyone else. Give him credit for out-hustling everyone.
Pass to Wembanyama. Looking to win the run. Castle outside. Just 5 to shoot. Ooh, what a play. Just palms the block. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And here's Henderson. He's guarded by Vassell. Now Henderson. Down low. Here's Boozer. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Vassell outside. And Scoot Henderson picks up the foul. That's his third foul so far. Here's Harper. Let's go with a three. Sinks the tray. Harper's got 7 points for the quarter.
Well, those are the ones you're happy to get every trip down the floor if you can.
Here's Henderson. And he goes in for the dunk.
And athleticism on display there by Henderson. Just an acrobatic move to finish the play.
On the wing to Sell. Back to Wembanyama. Second chance effort. Oklahoma City grabs the miss. Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, the feathery touch. Dropped it right over the rim.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
Here's McDaniels. Now Holmgren. Outside Henderson. There's a screen. The three ball is down.
If something Henderson is still working on, getting his three-point shot to be a little more consistent.
Now Vassell takes a three. Holmgren there for the rebound.
You know, all the credit goes to the defender. Very hard to contest threes without fouling.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
And this is where you really want to be mindful. No turnovers, no sloppy play.
The triple drops.
An excellent job of taking what the defense is giving.
Henderson. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
When everything clicks for Henderson, you're going to see a lot of nights like this.
Castle misses. Thunder leading by 19. Going inside.
Steelers foul. Kevin Patel. Second personal foul. 14 foul. At the line for 2. Boozer.
First one falls for him. And so he hits both. A minute 29 left to play in the fourth.
These guys really stepped up and played their hearts out to finish the series on their terms. So it's going to be on to the next round for the Thunder.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And for a series that went all the way, you have to appreciate their ability to close it out in advance.
In Game 7, you need guys who are going to be clutch, who are going to rise to the occasion, overcome the obstacles. They did everything they had to do.
And no question this was a team effort, but you have to love how big a night this was for Scoot Henderson.
Yeah, no doubt. He was the most impactful player for their offense tonight.
Here's the cell from the arc. Boozer grabs the board.
And at this point, the defense is daring him to shoot.
There's 14 seconds left to play in the fourth. Clock at 6. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Oklahoma City Thunder will move on. And it took 7 games, but with this victory, they've wrapped this series up and are moving on to the conference finals.
A thrilling, hard-fought series, and they definitely deserve to be moving on after the hard work they put into winning it.
Well, that'll do it, folks. Glad you could join us for the Western Conference semifinals.